Guys, I've lost the bottom end where the coffee was, so I think I'm going back to Greg's. But anyway, guys, okay, back to basic video. Okay, it's been 3-4 years, been on YouTube. It works really well, and guys, it's really exploding now because we got IT boys who are looking after DKU's interesting content. Now we're going to go back to kind of basics, and we're going to talk about the hydrogen clean yet again in this video. And if you see, we're at Morris Garage. It belongs to a friend of mine called Kula. So what we're doing in the background, this is Yashi's Beast, 2-litre turbo, diesel, VRS, is that right? Yeah. It's a VAG. My feelings on VAGs. Anyway, so we're going to put it on the emission tester, right? It should pass this test, hopefully. If it doesn't, he's had it. The reason we put it on there, so we're going to see what it makes now, go back, stick it on the hydrogen machine, and see how low the emissions it could take, how effective the hydrogen machine is, excuse me, when we are using it. Where's the mic? Oh, right, okay. Sorry. Right, so yeah, so how effective our hydrogen machine is. And then also, we're gonna stick it on the dyno. So we're gonna go stick it on the dyno also today to see what standard power it makes. So go back, stick it on the hydrogen machine, clean it all out, bring back for emissions, and also stick it on the dyno and see what effects it makes to horsepower. Because it's a high mileage car, diesel, with all the emission laws and regulations that nowadays, we want to effectively keep the ozone layer still there for my future grandkids.
Yeah, stop it from going, the hole from going.
What hole?
There's already a hole in the ozone.
Who told you that? Yeah, that's a conspiracy, bro. Show it me.
That's for another video.
Where is it?
There.
Mate, I'm familiar with holes, right? And there's no hole there. Right, keep on watching the video. Right, so guys, the car's failed. Car failed emissions. So it shows that even though it's not due at MOT for the next 8-9 months?
9 months.
9 months. It's failed. So I think the government need to have a deal with me, and I need hydrogen cleans every 30 days to keep emission levels nice and low. Right, let's talk to Kula. Let's see what happened. Kula, what happened, dude?
Second time it passed it.
Okay.
It's on the limit. It passed on the limit.
Okay, so what is the thresholds like in carbon development?
Carbon.
How much is it? Like, how would you measure it? How do you measure it?
We've got a limit for it, yeah?
Yeah.
0.5 should be under 0.5.
So you should be under 0.5. And where are we?
It's reading 0.42, so it's about just touching the limit.
So it's kind of
0 really.
It should be 0.
Yeah.
So your threshold 0.5.
Yeah.
And anything below that is a pass.
It's a pass, yeah.
Anything above that is horrible.
Fail, yeah.
Right.
First time it's failed it. First time it's very high.
What was it?
Now the readings was too high, over 5.5, yeah.
Okay, 5.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take a picture of it, innit?
Yeah.
Have a look at the reading, too high. The second time when I done it, it's just meeting the limit.
Okay.
So it's just about on the border.
Okay.
So we need to clear the system out.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to whack in the hydro, come back and see what difference
And
it
let me
makes.
check it for you.
Okay, wicked. Cheers. Thank you very much. Right, guys, let's go get this hydro done. Right, guys, we're at TC Performance in Walsall. We've got the Octavia. What do you call it? Is there a particular nickname that you give your VAGs?
VRS.
Oh, let's add right then, guys. Let's add the VRS element to it and add the TDI element to it as well, and the smoking element. Anyway, guys, as you know, the video is all about the hydrogen clean. So we've got Yashi's car here on the dyno. It's just already been to the MOT test and it failed. And it's supposed to have 8 months worth of MOT left on it. We're going to stick it on the dyno to see what power it makes. Then we're going to take it back, stick it on the hydro, hopefully bring it back, and it should have better emission results. And let's see if the hydrogen actually has made a difference to the power as well. It's got 140,000 miles on the clock. Like I said to you, this video is more to going back to basics. We've got the oldest video, the first video was about 3 years ago, and thank you for you guys, you know, that you've been watching that. But we're going to give you a revised one to give you a more of an update on how the hydrogen machine actually works, and if it particularly makes any difference to your emissions, and also to power gains for, you know, cars of this age. So guys, keep on watching the video and let's see what power it makes. Right, I don't know if you could hear me. Besides all the black smoke, I got kind of worried then. I think the engine was going to go bang because it was knocking a lot. So Yash, anyway. Right, 168 horsepower stock. Right, 140,000 miles. Loads of smoke. Should we go and find out what power it made? Oh my God. Right, moment of truth, guys. Let's see. Guys, wow.
It's got a remap on it.
Impressive. That has just made another 5-6 extra horsepower from stock. Actually 6. 168 horsepower is what they come out the factory with. 140,000 miles and it's made 174. Now let's get off. Let's get this hydrogen clean done and come back and see if we could get more out this car. 168 horsepower standard. Right, so guys, we're back from the MOT station. It's been a couple of days, but yeah, back from the MOT station now. It failed on the emissions, as you know, in the video. So we're gonna hydro clean it now with that hydrogen machine. As you can see, it's a full setup. I always say this, it's got near enough 4,000 kilohertz of hydrogen developing gas. So to the 2 cylinders, that's what they do. It's a fully industrial version of a hydrogen clean. So it's not kind of what you have in the back of, you know, running off a 240 volt. So it's a fully industrial hydrogen clean, and let's see what difference it makes. So in a moment, we're gonna run it for an hour. The treatment must become about hour's time. After hours, sorry, the treatment is for an hour. And if I was to explain to the start of the video, what happens is the exhaust, the car gets started in a minute. We rev it to 2,000 RPM. And I'll tell you the reason in a minute. And then we switch on the hydrogen gas, hydrogen machine on, and it allows hydrogen to flow through the turbo, into the head, mixes in with the fueling, and increases the ball temperature, and then it goes around with the fuel and the hydrogen gas goes around, implodes all the carbon deposits everywhere, around your valves, around your turbine, around your inlet, every single where. It's amazing. We've had it for a fair few years now, and we thought we would give you a revamp, a new video to let you know that we still have the machine and that how efficient and how effective it is. So in the video, you've seen that already. It's failed. We're back here, hours worth of treatment. We're gonna go back and see what happens. Hey guys, all right, I forgot my mic, so I'm gonna go close up to the camera. Whoa, what a pretty face. Anyway, guys, back here at TC Performance. We've hydrogened the car. Cleaned it, by the way, the carbon. We're hoping for 500 horsepower at the wheels. At the wheels. Right, so we're back. Let's stick it back on the dyno. Let's see if it's made a change. We're at 174. 74 horsepower. We're hoping any kind of difference would be great. Especially, Mike said there's a difference in fluctuation in boost because of some VCDS. What was it, Mike? That you said? VAT issue, whatever that is, VAT issue. Right, anyway, you can tell that I know a technical guy in it. Yeah, right, anyway, so we hope that makes a difference. Then we're back up to the emission guy to see if it's made any difference on there, guys. Keep on watching the video. Come on, get over here. So, right guys, bit of amazing news. Right, I'm selling Buxton now, not hydrogen clean. Right, anyway, so guys, we've actually dropped power, and that's the truth. 169.8 horsepower, near to 5 horsepower drop, and 2 nominals of torque. But it's not the hydro clean's fault actually. Now, apparently it's something to do with the turbo. Mike, the tuner at TC Performance said it's something to do with the, what's it called?
Vanes, VNT.
VNT, right? Now, even though we've carbon cleaned it, apparently, if you look at these lines, they're very similar to before and after. So it hasn't made much of a difference to that VNT side of things. Okay, so look, the thing is being transparent. This is what, so it hasn't made no more power, it's actually dropped power. So it could be a mechanical issue, apparently, from what Mike's telling me, because I believe in his honesty, and he's a tuner. So it's something that you actually have to look into going forward in his turbo. We could probably bring it back in a later stage to see if it kind of made any difference. Now, we'll stop it here. There's nothing really I can say much more, is there? Right, let's stop here. Let's get to the emission place and find out the MOT test station if it made any difference. And if this video works, I'll put it up. If it doesn't work,
it's cool. We'll do VRS episode 2.
Now, if this video works, then fantastic. If it doesn't work, I will put the video.
Less smoke come out the back though.
Yeah, there's less smoke.
That was almost
No smoke.
Yeah.
Right, guys. Let's see the MOT station.
No smoke, no poke.
As you can tell.
Evidently, no smoke, no poke.
We're all right. Right then, guys. So with the MOT station, we're hoping for better results now. Hope the hydrogen clean's made a difference. Well, you know I'm going to get rid of this video, innit? Yeah? Is that the right thing for me to say?
VRS episode 2, hybrid turbo.
Okay, if the, all fails, the hybrid turbo in it, but I'm confident. Well, I'm not now. He's fucking took the machine back. Hi guys, as you can see, I'm very casually relaxing at Colours Garage. This is my Jeep colour, and this is no like what's it called, Dyno. So you don't Dyno. It's very strict MOT test for HGV and everything else he does here. Anyway, nevertheless, so this is the original on that license plate today. At 11:35, you could see 0.6, which was a failure on the car. Okay. When we originally bought the car in the morning, no, on the top, 0.6, right? Is that colour? Right.
So all the reading comes up like that. It's all high, very high.
Very high.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're different tests.
Time that went to 1.4 was very high before. Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you look at our comparison, the same date, same license plate. If you look at 1540, after our dyno run as well, it's come down to 0.3, which is apparently very good. Yeah, you're happy with that?
Yeah.
So that's pretty clean. So we can save the ozone layer colour.
Yeah.
Is that right?
That's fine.
It's very neutral, colour is at times. You want to hear it? When he laughs, it looks so... There you are. Told ya. Colour. Colour. Right then, colour. Right then. Right guys, there you are. The hydro works, especially emission related, but not power related. Something wrong with this turbo. Guys, hope you like the video. back to headquarters. Like, share, subscribe. If you need any quotations, come to me. If you need an MOT, come to him. See you later, man. Yeah.